so many has requested Christian rap from me. I do okay. uh, if you like Christian rap, and one of my friends back in the old days say, "Hey Tuan, Christian rap is the way of the future or no? Have people forgot about the Christian and have our trouble go down to the lane of Christian road?" And my title for my Christian rap uh, is God is really my father, or is God your father? Are we jealous of who he loves, or are we jealous? The song is, are we jealous, or are we jealous? Okay, remember that song. Okay, jealousy is the jealousy of the way of our life. As we walk through the Christendom of Donald Trump, and they didn't understand my little bit Christian rap, that I move on to doing a little bit controversial rap things. They told me not to rap. They told me not to crap, but I figured out a way to rap without being arrested, or being more than less of a Christendom. Because as those that through the jealousy of the eyes of the spy in the row of Hillsong and Hillsong many days on Hill Throng. Because as I cry through the night and cry through the day, has those I hear a little brother, and has my pain go away. And those are the Tadao of life, and where I come from, and those are the Tadao of our sect. It's Tong Cheng Yao, and nobody understand what is Tong Cheng Yao mean to the modern day of life. And those that nobody knows who I am, but to those that know me, I'm Abram, the deceiver, the traitor, the the conniver, the conniver, and the deceiver of life is me. And why would you accept an Abram in your Christendom? Because as those that they didn't know, it came from Chimayo right here, and nobody understand it reached further than the Coast Guard, and the Coast most through the livelihood of ours in the region of Willis and Kendall Gate. Is that Marvin Gaye to those that understand the immortal of the eight? And those that walk through the doors of Martin, and somehow Martin didn't know the Christendom of life. So you have met Martin in a war of Chimayo, but have you met Martin in my eyes of my country, and my country that despite the more the less of Christendom? As those I move on to the Christendom of life, they say that Christendom is don't thieving, appalling of those that down the lane of tomorrow. And tomorrow is today, and tomorrow is yesterday, and somehow the blessed today is the rest of the way. And didn't you know the way of my life is that I couldn't understand which way would I move, because the Derby do that I couldn't understand the choosy state of hate that I am LA, because somehow along the way you accept a deceiver, a conniver. Is that really my job, or is that my throb, or my throng of life? Because I run out an asthma kid trying to say I am the best breather in life. I am the airness. Because nobody understand Abram. And the book of Abram, and may I take you to K Rhino and say Ulysses is I. And people think it's yesterday that the denying state of Abraham is yesterday. It's not yesterday that I am Abraham because I have continual books of tomorrow. And if you don't accept that tomorrow, then tomorrow is what of yesterday, then I didn't look forward of yesterday and yesteryear, how many lives have what I went through and how many truths have I speak to the Dalai Lama. Who is that Dalai Lama? Is that Martin that walked through the lane and say Christendom give me 10 years in the paint and paint that give me life to the life of the way of a conniving state of a golden child? It started with a monkey, and it became king of the state of the Nile that respected most through the despise that say, I am just the deformity of you. There's no such thing as a chimpanzee. It is chimpanzee, but it's chimpanzee. And where have the Z gone? The Z has gone to the zodiac, and the Kodiak, and the Modiac of life. The reason I rap a little bit and down in Christendom of life, and I am the Christendom. On the other side is the Catholic mode. But you didn't know the Catholic hate the Christian. Is it true that Tommy Hill really hate Chimayo? Because around here I see Chimayo belong to Catholic and Tommy Hill belong to the Christendom of Moses, and Moses, a little Moses family called the Easley. The Grizzly, that life that I can't conjugate more and speak of less. I tried to say I write a little stories and a story of rap and the rapture, and somehow didn't know the rapture have rap in it. Smoke a little bit with me, and the reason that I smoke so much and through my life is core of timing, despite that I do a little kung fu. Because in the world of Abraham, you can never turn to Jesus, turn to Kendall, turn to Moses or the Donald for help. Because in the world of Abraham, you have to walk the walk and talk the talk by yourself, and nobody understands the smell that coming out of Hell Gate and Hell Gate itself. As I walk through the Nam, and those that I understand the Nam state and Nam state, and they call me Abraham. And what does that mean to the people of the past? Because does it really work to the past that I remember things, or is it work to the past that I transfer file as those that file of tomorrow that couldn't understand file today? Because as those is my new discovery of the computer. You can really transfer file through the computers of your mind, and you can hook up with your friends. Would you join the of new venture of tomorrow, and tomorrow is called Abram? Because am I really Christian? Nobody really know, because where I come from, I am the devil. Is the devil really Christian? Because killing Phil and killing Will and killing Meals that couldn't understand the chilling effect of life. And the treason of life that is that I couldn't be. And the treason of life and I couldn't see. And the seeing, is it believing, is it the Lord that couldn't see, or was I couldn't see in the way of my life? Would I join the cause of Christendom for tomorrow, or would I join the Donald of today?